What's up, guys? Today we are looking at this video here, the dark side of living in Germany. Of course, there's going to be a dark side to this as well. It's not all just nice and clean and everything is perfect. No, bro. There's also some dark things in every country. It's not just Germany. So let's see the dark sides in Germany. And yeah, guys, do not forget to go smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Check the link in the bio to the Discord community. Go join that, guys. On there, you can suggest videos for me to react to, join our community chat, have conversations with me and other people. So yeah, go check that out. With that being said, guys, let's see what we have. Hang on a minute. Okay, I think we are ready. Let's go.
The dark side of living in Germany. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about the dark sides of living in Germany. There are plenty of great things about living there, but like every country, it has its drawbacks as well. We'll take a look at some of these potential issues and you can decide if they'd make life difficult for you or your family. So stay tuned to find out more on this intriguing topic.
Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. I can
bad internet connection. Germany's internet...
What? Bad internet connection? Bro, that's like the biggest one, bro. Like, you cannot have bad internet connection. No, bro. No.
Connection is known around the world as one of the slowest and most unreliable in Europe.
Oh,
and
God.
let me tell you, it can be quite frustrating when your Netflix stream keeps buffering or your Zoom call suddenly gets disconnected.
My God.
It almost makes you yearn for those simpler times before the digital age. It is one of those negative sides of living in Germany that you only get to know if you stay there for longer. But why are we stuck with this less than optimal service? Well, unfortunately, it boils down to two things: lack of infrastructure, investment, and antiquated telecommunication regulations. Essentially, providers don't want to splurge too much on new technology since they already have an existing system in place, which means you end up getting what feels like subpar performance. On top of that, lawmakers here tend not to adhere strictly enough to competition rules, which stifles any potential improvements from rival companies entering the market.
Wow.
2. Staff at Ausländerbehörde, German immigration, are so rude.
Okay, they're rude.
If you've ever had the misfortune of dealing with German immigration, then you'll know that it's not always a pleasant experience. The staff at the Ausländerbehörde are notoriously
I've never
rude and
experienced this, so I can't really comment too much on this part. But let me know if this is true, guys. Let me know in the comments.
helpful, making it one of the negative sides of living in Germany. It may seem like this rudeness is intentional, but upon closer inspection, it seems to be more rooted in cultural differences. Germans tend to be much more formal than any other countries when interacting with people whom they don't know very well. This often leads to misunderstandings between immigrants and those assisting them outside the Ausländerbehörde, an awkward situation for all involved. There have been several attempts by government officials and public figures alike to improve communication between immigrants and their counterparts at the Ausländerbehörde. While some progress has been made as far as etiquette goes, there is still a great deal of room for improvement on both sides, something which many visitors find disappointing each time they visit Germany's immigration office.
I can understand, man.
3. Difficulty in making friends.
Ooh.
As one of the most populated countries in Europe, it may surprise you to hear that many foreigners struggle with making friends here. For starters, directness isn't a joke in Germany. People are incredibly blunt, which can make social interactions feel uncomfortable for those coming from more indirect cultures. It is one of those dark sides of living in Germany that nobody wants to discuss. Making matters worse is the rather reserved behavior of your average German person. Privacy and personal space are held at very high regard over here. Not only will you find...
Like, is it actually that hard to make friends in Germany? I mean, people watching me now, like German people, I guess. Like, how do you feel like our connection is? Like, would you be friends with me if you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. Like, let me know in the comments, like, how this stuff actually works with friends and all that stuff, bro.
Yourself keeping conversations surface level, but chances are shocking news or gossip won't do too well either.
That is a beautiful view, bro.
4. No air conditioners.
What?
The summer in Germany, the time of year when all the locals are basking in sunshine and enjoying the best of what nature has to offer. Except for one thing. Can you guess what it is? That's right, no air conditioners. Yes,
How is that even possible, man? No air condition? Why though? Like, why don't they have air conditions? Let's see.
my friends, living without air conditioning in Germany can be a real challenge, especially during those hot summer days. You may find yourself wiping sweat off your forehead every few minutes, just trying to stay cool. A little bit of wind will help a bit, but unfortunately there isn't much around these parts, which can make things quite uncomfortable. It is one of the most annoying negative sides of living in Germany. And while yes, some people do have access to an AC unit, they aren't as readily available or common as they would be if you were living somewhere else like
But
America
why?
or
They
Southeast
haven't told us
Asia,
why.
where hotter temperatures prevail throughout the entire year. So don't expect any joy from that direction unless you want to burn up a big fat hole in your wallet.
Yeah,
5.
he didn't really explain there, like, why it's not used, bro. Oh, God, bro.
Dog poos everywhere, especially big cities.
Who's everywhere.
One of the
Oh,
not so
God.
great things about living in Germany, dog poo everywhere. We're talking sidewalks, parks and
Oh,
streets
that's
completely
horrible.
blanketed in canine feces. It's like a minefield you have to carefully make your way
That's
around.
horrible, bro.
It is a dark side of living in Germany that nobody expects from a first world country. The thing is, Germans just love their dogs. So much so that it's become commonplace to bring your pooch with you wherever you
Yeah, but
go,
at least
even
pick
to
it
the
up,
grocery
bro.
store. So when these dogs do their business,
Like, I know, like, in countries, like, let's give an example, England, for example, they carry around plastic bags with them, and they just pick it up if they poo in the streets, bro, or anywhere public. You can't just leave it, like, say, in front of someone's house, man. That's just rude, bro. No.
well, let's just say the streets are not necessarily spared. 6. High taxes.
Oh, that I've heard
The
about this
significant
one.
amount of tax that is withheld from a
I've
worker's
heard
paycheck
about
in
it.
Germany is the most significant disadvantage of residing in Germany. The amount of an expat's income that is subject to income tax might range anywhere from 20 to 40%, depending on their wage. It is one of the true dark sides of living in Germany. But don't despair, my friends. Germany actually has a lot of benefits. For one, the taxes are used to fund some of the most amazing public services in the world. These include free healthcare and education, as well as infrastructure and transportation systems that make life more convenient for everyone. 7. Bureaucracy. Bureaucracy. It's the bane of everyone's existence, or at least it seems like that when you're living in Germany. For those unfamiliar with this term, bureaucracy is defined as a complex system of rules and regulations used to manage an organization. In other words, it's a lot of paperwork and hassle when trying to get anything done. It is one of the dark sides of living in Germany. In Germany, bureaucracy is especially rampant. From the lengthy and confusing visa applications to the never-ending paperwork for taxes, it can feel like you're stuck in an endless loop of red tape. Even seemingly simple tasks, like opening a bank account or registering your car, can often turn into an arduous process requiring multiple visits to various offices and repeated bouts of filling out forms. It's enough to make anyone want to tear their hair out. And speaking from experience, when trying to get through all that bureaucracy in another language with unfamiliar terminology and concepts, it can be downright frustrating. 8. Too many rules.
Too many rules.
When it comes to regulations and bureaucracy, the country isn't necessarily known for its laid-back attitude. From strict parking laws to complex residence permits, living in Germany can be a bit of a challenge at times. For instance, have you ever tried getting your driver's license or Führerschein? In most countries, this usually involves passing some tests and voila, you're good to go. Not so in Germany. Here, not only do you need a certain number of driving lessons, but also must attend first aid classes, as well as pass an extensive theoretical exam that covers everything from vehicle construction knowledge to traffic signs to road safety rules.
They actually
And then there's the practical exam, which includes huge amounts of paperwork. You get the idea by now.
That's crazy.
9. Germans smoke a lot.
Germans
There are
smoke a
certain
lot.
places, such as restaurants, where you can enjoy your meal without having to contend with cigarette smoke. On the other hand, if you venture into some bars or cafes, then you'll be met with a haze of smoke from all directions, which can really put off non-smokers. We admit that this doesn't make for an ideal environment for those who don't partake in tobacco products themselves, but it does mean there's plenty of opportunity for people watching throughout any given night. It is one of the real dark sides of living in Germany.
Wow, man.
Another thing about smoking in Germany is how it seems unavoidable during festivals and parties. Smokers will often light up without even thinking twice about it, so if you're not keen on being around clouds of secondhand smoke, then perhaps steer clear of these types of occasions.
Okay.
Some places have designated smoking areas, but unfortunately, many do not have such measures, always making cigarettes very easily accessible. 10. Racism. Racism is the cruelest dark side of living in Germany. We must accept this awful truth. Don't get me wrong, most Germans are open-minded and accept variety. Some segments of society still harbour prejudice. From subtle microaggressions to overt prejudice, it can be devastating for the victim. Since Germany has been tormented by its past for decades, racial disparity here is considerably more deadly. This implies that race purity is firmly rooted in some parts of society and continues to rear its ugly head when least expected or intended. In conclusion, there are many dark sides of living in Germany. While the country offers a high quality of life, excellent job opportunities and cultural diversity, some downsides to consider include higher taxes than other countries, language barriers for non-German speakers, winter weather that many find too cold or grey. As with all decisions about where to live, an individual must weigh these pros and cons against their own needs, desires and goals when making the important decision to move or not move to Germany.
Wow, bro, honestly, I was actually shocked on some of these dark sides. I mean, there were some crazy ones that I did not expect. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hope you all enjoyed the video. And yeah, guys, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be seeing you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.